Hey guys, thank you for coming to my channel, Healing to Express. We're going to go ahead and get some messages from the Sacred Rebel Oracles, okay? I love this deck. But I have already laid out 6 cards, which is called the egg spread layout, okay? And I have saged my area. I have saged my cards. So we're going to go ahead and see what Spirit has for us this morning, okay? So our first card that we're going to look at is guidance for the new life and creative awakening happening for you right now, okay? We got big, bold vision, okay? So we are going to read from the book, okay? Because it's a lot of information, which is number 15. All right. Let's see. You are about to receive or be invited to become part of a grand visionary beginning. It has the making of something fantastic. No matter how the journey that brings this vision into reality unfolds, and there will be some twists and turns that you don't see coming, it is still helpful for you to be open to it. Trust your heart. Be still with your choices, and when the time feels right and truthful, take that leap. All right. It says this oracle brings a message for those who would like to further develop their intuitive sight. It is already happening. Trust in what you perceive, even if it conflicts with what everyone else around you is saying or the surface of things. Trust your inner perspection. They are accurate and will be proven to be so later on. The healing process below will help you with also. Okay, so in other words, the big bold vision is saying that this is a beautiful card too. What you're seeing, you need to take into account what you're seeing, that is not an illusion, okay? You need to heal some things, okay? If you're having blockages, you can say, I release all blocks in my vision. I release all beliefs, conscious or unconscious, stored in my body or mind that would have me belittle or minimize myself out of fear or ignorance. I choose to be bold, big, and bright, to vision with my heart and receive all the genius of the universe in supporting that vision and coming to life. So be it, okay? So, in other words, the new life and creative awakening happening for you right now is that you're tapping into your intuition. Big, bold vision. Maybe what you're feeling, your gut feeling, you feel like, or you can't see it with your eyes, but you have to walk by faith on this journey that we're on. It definitely takes faith, okay? So that's what I'm getting from that card. The second one, it talks about any blocks or issues that I am working through to allow this to happen. So let's see what blocks you have. Okay, after the storm. Wow. And we got the owl with the moon in the back. Okay, I love it. Or the sun. So, maybe you've been through some trials and tribulations, okay, which is a number 1. Okay. Let's see. Sometimes the pressures that fuel the storms of our lives have been building up for a long time without us being fully aware of it. It might be pressure from our own minds creating unnecessary burdens upon us, such as burdens of fear or self-doubt. It could be pressure to appear a certain way or to fight against life out of mistakes, beliefs that this is necessary for survival. Sometimes the pressure is little more than the impossible dream of perfection, and a need to gently or even with great dramatic flourish cast that aside so that you can dare to be what you are and and create from your heart. So, yeah, this oracle is also confirmation that if you have been praying for help, your prayers have been heard, and the great creative intelligence of our universe is responding to you, stepping in and shaking things up so that situations can be sorted out accordingly to a greater wisdom. So, yeah. Wow. So, in other words, if you've been praying about some things, Spirit is here. You get what I'm saying? He's here to help you with this situation. You're not alone in this situation. He's helping you to tap into your intuition. Okay, that was the first card. Be bold in your vision. And then what's helping you with being bold in your vision is after the storm, how Spirit is stepping in and allowing you to see things for what they truly are. Okay, all right. Our next card, the gift that is coming to me through this process. Visions of life beyond death. Wow. Yeah, that third eye chakra is open. Okay. That's number 44. All right. The vision of love, the truth of all that is, can move us more than anything else possibly can. If you have been wondering about your life path or whether you should take action on a project or you need inspiration to really move you out of a stump you have fallen into, then this oracle brings you a message of hope. You will receive your vision. And what was the first card? Be bold. Big bold visions, okay? So yeah, your vision is going to come to pass. Whatever you're desiring, whatever you're wanting, your intuition is telling you that it's coming. Spirit is saying visions of life beyond death. So yes, your third eye is open, okay? Wide open. Absolutely. Wow. You will be graced with the way out of the stagnancy that you may be facing. You will be able to see things differently now. Remember, after the storm, okay? That was the card before this one. Wow, loving it. This oracle comes with the additional message that your ability to perceive is expanding into truth. Your ability to be inspired and see the light in all things is unfolding. It must be nourishing in your heart with loving acceptance because you are going to help others through your vision, your art, and how you choose to be in this world. Okay? Yes, that's some good information. Wow. So the fourth card deals with guidance for interacting with the outer world during this process. Okay? Going beyond normal. Look at these cards. They're so beautiful. So, yeah, it's time to step out of your comfort zone. Okay? Yeah, that's number 14, which I do see. Okay, so that's 6. That's 1. That's 8. That's 5. Okay. Yeah, big changes is coming in, guys. This Mercury retrograde is bringing out a lot of things. It's changing the way that we see things, okay? We're going against the grain of what we was taught, okay? Tradition, religion, all this stuff, we're going against it, okay? Spirit is calling us out. People are waiting on us to you know what I'm saying, to bring the truth, because we are light workers. You get what I'm saying? Yes, we do go through things as well, and we go through them even harder, okay? Because we got to be the one to go through it so we can tell y'all how we overcame these situations that we had to deal with. Going beyond normal. Number 14. All right. It says you are being asked to stay open to the intuitive approach in your life, your work, your creativity, as well as your spiritual journey. The intuitive approach can be likened to the method of a garden or an artist. There is a sense of what might work there in a loose or even a detailed plan, but how the plan is carried out will depend on the response to the flow of its surroundings. There is no need to control the situation, but rather a desire to nurture an idea to fruition. You may have been have pressures around you from the world or from your own conditional nature to do things according to the rules, to a deadline, or to the acceptance mainstream view that you need a well thought out plan for success in a commercial venture. However, sometimes the best plan is to do what feels intuitively, truthfully in the moment, and to trust that you are being led towards your own growth. Okay? So, yes. So, in other words, a lot of times we feel like, oh, we have to do it this way, because that's what they require of me. But who truly requires of you to do that stuff? Okay? It's time to go beyond normal. Wow. Yeah. God, he's a guy. He doesn't have time. Okay, time doesn't even apply to him. You get what I'm saying? So it's just time for us to live in our authentic self. It's time for us to be bold with our visions. Okay, yes, we are going to go through storms. Okay, but guess what? We're going to come out even better, even stronger, even more wiser. Okay. Makes me think of that Marvin Sapp song, Never Would Have Made It, okay? Yes, like for real. Like we had to go through some things. I'm stronger now, I'm wiser, okay? Visions of life beyond death. Now your third eye is open. You're able to see things for what they truly are. You're also able to feel it, have that gut feeling, okay? And then what you learn from this storm, now it's time to apply it to your life, going beyond normal, okay? Wow, love it. Thank you, Spirit. All right. The next card, which is the fifth card, deals with special messages from my higher self and spiritual guidance on this matter. And guess what comes out? Faith in the process, okay? Praying about it, trusting God. And I had already said that when I first started. This is a faith walk. This journey is a faith walk, okay? Yes, people can try to put their 2 cents in on what they feel you shoulda, coulda, woulda done. But guess what? This is not their journey. Everybody have their own journey. If everybody stay in their own lane and mind their own business, this world would be so much better, okay? But because they have to fulfill their destiny, okay? They have their destiny they need to fulfill, and we have ours. Light and darkness, okay? Is good, evil. You get what I'm saying? Is either or. It's one or the other. It's no middleman, okay? So just thank God that God sent you to watch this video to know that you are walking in the light, that what you're feeling is not a naught. You're not going crazy. You're not tripping out. This is your third eye being open, and spirit is talking to you. Your ancestors are trying to get in contact with you. And it's time for us to transform so we can get up out of here, okay? So now we got faith in the process. Number 32. Everybody's been given a measure of faith. My faith may be a little stronger, bigger than yours, however you want to take it. But guess what? You still have been given a measure of faith as well. It's how you go about working your faith. Don't worry about how I'm working my faith, okay? You work on your faith and watch God do great things in your life. All right, faith in the process. This is a time for humanity and trust. Humility, okay? It's time to humble yourself. Put aside that ego, balance that stuff out, balance out your shadow side with your light side, okay? No, nobody is perfect, but guess what? You got to learn how to balance it out. That yin and that yang, your masculine and your feminine energy, okay? You got to learn how to balance it out. You got to know when it's time to be this way, be that way. What the scripture that comes to mind is sometimes you have to agree with the adversary while he's near. Sometimes you have to agree with the devil while he's near so you can have your peace. You get what I'm saying? You know your truth. You know what's real. You know what's right. You don't have to spend your time arguing with people. And I don't even know why I'm going this way, but however spirit wanted to flow. You don't have to spend your time trying to argue with people, trying to prove yourself. You get what I'm saying, of who you truly are. You just live your life, show unconditional love, be your authentic self, and guess what? Karma is going to come back. You're either going to reap good karma or you're going to reap bad karma. You understand? Faith is in the process. All right. There is nothing to worry about. You will be moved most fully and easily and with the most grace and assistance through your faithful surrender. It's time to surrender to spirit. It's time to go against the grain, guys. Wow. When we are no longer trying to impede the perfection of the greater plan, we can be aligned with and moved by the process. Having faith in the benevolence of life rather than harboring the suspicious that life is seeking to catch us out, have a joke at our expense or carelessly toss us about as though we mean nothing. Then we can relax a little. Having faith in the process gives you space to be curious about what is taking place and to relax enough to be open to what we are most in need of, even if we aren't exactly sure that what that is or how it can happen. The guidance from this oracle comes direct from the greater source of life itself. Wow. Okay, if you're having, you need some healing with faith in the process, you can say out loud, I now ask that all disappointing experiences of the past that have led me to believe that life is not trustworthy or that faith is a silly or immature way to deal with life be released from my mind, body, and my heart. I ask for help to accept that I can and will attract all that is needed into my life at the perfect time and in the perfect way. I ask to be empowered to absolutely receive all that can assist me with gratitude and without shame or guilt. In doing so, I dedicate myself to be a clear, loving, open channel for the flow of life. I know the benefits in doing so is not limited to me, but will flow so that life can benefit others through me. I trust in this now through unconditional love. So be it, okay? At the end of the day, faith is in process. Absolutely. All right, the last card we have is guidance for bringing this process into practical manifestation in your life. Come to life. Wow. Look at that picture. It's so beautiful. So to bring all this together, guess what? It's time to come to life. That's 43. 4. That's his number 7. Okay. So let's see what they talking about. Wow. This is beautiful. Like and subscribe, guys. Sacred Rebel Oracle deck is something you need to have, okay? So you can be able to get some information on this journey and how to go about it and where you're at in your journey. All right? So, let's see. 43. Coming to life means feeling. It might bring joy, but it could equally bring sadness, rage, or fear. It could bring all of these and more. Feelings will come and go quickly, swiftly, when allowed to flow. You might need to paint, write, okay, sing, dance your feelings to help the energy flow. Don't hold back. Create the space for yourself to do it. In this process, you are uncovering the artist of the universal creator. You are honoring the sacredness of life by exploring it without restraints, and that includes the flow of your feelings. You don't have to do anything with them other than express. Absolutely. Express how you feeling. If you love somebody, tell them you love them. If you care about them, tell them you care about them. If you dislike them, tell them you dislike them, okay? But tell them why. Okay? So don't try to hide your feelings. If you're feeling afraid, say, hey, I'm feeling afraid. Or if you don't understand something, say, hey, I don't understand. Expressing your feelings helps the energy flow. It helps you deal with it instead of having to push it down, trying to drink it down, trying to smoke it out, trying to have sex to get it out. You get what I'm saying? All you have to do is let it flow, express yourself. And I get it. Some people in their childhood, they wasn't able to express themselves. If they were cast down. But guess what? Now that we're older, okay, I don't think no children is watching this channel, okay? But at the end of the day, now that we're older, we're in our right mind. That's why it's so important for us to heal our childhood issues, the things that we're struggling with. If it's low self-esteem, you need to heal that and tap into that. You need to pray about it. Faith in process, okay? If you're dealing with I don't know, being a Jezebel spirit, just screwing everybody. You get what I'm saying? It's something in you that doesn't value you. You got to start practicing self-love, okay? And you will start to fill those voids in your life, and you will start to push out all that negative energy. If you need to do yoga, guess what? Do yoga. I started doing yoga. I never thought I would be doing what I'm doing on today, guys. I promise you, I never thought I would be tapping into this, okay? But I always knew it was something different about me, and God had a greater calling for me. I'm telling you, I've been through a lot, and I have overcame a lot. But I overcame that through unconditional love. I never knew why. I just, for some reason, people would just treat me crazy, and I would just still be like, you know what, God, they don't know what they doing. But I still had that unconditional love. Granted, that don't mean I let them walk over me. That means I set those boundaries, and guess what? I love you from a distance. But it's time to come to life. So all these things can manifest in your life and can take place. The things that you're desiring. It's time to go against the grain, guys. It's time to listen for your truth, okay? Yeah. What is your truth telling you? What is your authentic self telling you? You get what I'm saying? You are an inspiration to someone, okay? You are a walking epistle. Epistle, is that the right word? I think so. People may not read a Bible. They may not read tarot. They may not read, stuff in a book that's going to help them. But guess what? You read it. So now it's time to apply what you learn in your life. All right. So we're going to move along. I hope this was helpful to someone. Okay. Big, bold vision. Be bold in your vision. After the storm, you're going to have storms. Okay. Vision to life beyond death. You're going to get to see beyond what's going on. You're going to tap into your third eye. Okay. Also, going beyond normal, going against the grain. What people think that you should do, I don't have to do that. That's not my journey. Trying to be satisfying other people and then you're miserable in your life. No, it's time out for that. It's time to come to life. Faith in process. Okay. I do have some soul journey. I want to end with these. Holy Spirit, holy angels, give me clear messages for our highest good. For whoever comes across this message. Where are they in their journey? Like and subscribe, guys. Also share this. Let me say this. Healing to express. It's time for us to heal ourselves so we can start expressing ourselves, okay? That's what my page is all about. It's about being authentic. It's about trusting your intuition. 1,000%, okay? And it's about living out your truth, okay? Yeah, and manifesting. All right, what's the message? Balance. Maybe we need to bring some balance into our lives, okay? I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment, okay? So if you're lacking balance in your life, guess what? It's okay to acknowledge, hey, I'm lacking balance. But now it's time to get in balance, okay? What else, Spirit? What else? What else is going on? Woo. All right. I see health at the bottom of the deck. Somebody probably need to work on their health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So maybe you need to work on your health. Somebody probably dealing with pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Okay. We got indecision. Somebody's indecisive about a situation. Use your intuition. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Maybe somebody's in denial about a situation. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness, okay? And then we also have friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Wow, that is the message I have for you guys. Like and subscribe.